Welcome to Making Sense, an investor education program of the Burlington County Library. I'm Carol Glade, a financial educator. During this program, we'll explore a very important and crucial aspect of financial management, and that is protecting your identity. Scams and flim-flams have been around for centuries, and we must all be vigilant consumers to do the things necessary to protect our finances and our identity. Identity theft is a major crime with tremendous financial consequences. By taking action to protect our personal information, we can work toward preserving and protecting our money and investments. Identity thieves steal enough personal information so they can benefit from your history, steal your money, or get benefits in your name. With identity theft, people, as if they were another person, you, the victim, and use the victim's data to commit fraud in the victim's name. Men can pretend to be women, or women can pretend to be men, as shown in a series of humorous television spots about identity theft. All of these key identifying names and numbers, if in the wrong hands, can make you a victim of identity theft. Identity thieves want one thing: your money. They want to get access to your account or get benefits that would come to you, or they may open accounts in your name, purchase items, and leave you with the bill. Identity thieves often capitalize on the attention being paid to a topic or event that is in the news. Especially online, they often use these events to create a sense of urgency, to encourage victims to divulge personal information that would be used to commit identity theft. For example, they will try to get you to release personal information as a way of applying for assistance after a natural disaster. Of course, there is no assistance. The thieves only want your information and are preying on you at a difficult time. New government programs or changes in laws and regulations may also be used as the ruse to get you to release information. Remember that identity thieves are creative and crafty and will use any event or opportunity to get your information so that they can steal your money. Identity theft occurs in many ways, and it is often undetected until there is a loss of money. Thieves can steal wallets or your mail or rummage through trash to get account numbers. They may pose fraudulently as someone else to obtain personal data. That is called pretexting, such as calling a victim under false pretenses. For example, an identity theft might call and pretend to be from a financial institution or retailer and ask you to verify account numbers or other sensitive data. And they can obtain a lot of information online through social media outlets, chats, email, and spam. We as consumers must stay aware of new approaches to and not release personal information, especially over the internet or over a cell phone. You never know who is looking or listening. Note that it is important not to leave sensitive data out in the open where others have access to, for example, in your home. This includes cleaning services, contractors, child care providers, and even roommates. Sensitive data should be locked up. Sometimes identity theft occurs when crime rings obtain victims' data from inside sources. An example is a dishonest hospital worker with access to patients' insurance policy data and social security numbers. Care should be taken when accessing the internet at public sites such as an airport with free wireless. Look for a sign that advertises the name of a legitimate free public Wi-Fi service. Shut off your wireless card if you're not planning to connect to the internet. Avoid sharing sensitive data in public locations, and use comprehensive computer security to prevent spyware and viruses. Once identity thieves have the data, they pretend to be the victim and engage in fraudulent transaction. A common example is buying expensive items with a victim's credit card or opening fraudulent credit cards in a victim's name. The identity thief keeps the goods or services that are purchased fraudulently with no intention of paying for them, and the victim receives calls from creditors requesting payment. New frauds include filing fraudulent tax returns in a victim's name to obtain a tax refund. Knowing what to look for is important. Never click on an unsolicited pop-up ad, which are often associated with either phishing scams or the launch of spyware on a computer. Use a different email address in chat rooms and other non-essential online venues so that a good address is not harvested for spam. Strong passwords contain a combination of small letters, capital letters, and numbers in a string of at least 8 to 10 characters long. The numbers and letters should not be obvious, such as initials, birth dates, phone numbers, and numbers in a sequence. Experts recommend changing them frequently. Shred documents with any type of account number or personal data. A cross-cut shredder is better than a straight-line shredder because papers are shredded into small pieces instead of vertical strips that could be pieced back together. Avoid giving out your Social Security number. Never type it in an email. Instead, give it only to the person in authority who is requesting it from you. Knowing your billing cycles will alert you to missed bills that could have been diverted by identity thieves. Take precautions to secure incoming and outgoing mail, such as using locked mailboxes and placing mail into mailboxes and not open mail trays. Don't carry around a lot of identifying information. For example, it's not necessary to carry around your passport unless you're traveling out of the country. And it's also wise to make it a point to never provide personal data over the phone to people who call you. Do not leave personal data out in the open at home or at work. Lock your cell phone and consider security protection software. Some people are at higher risk for identity theft than others. Military members are an at-risk group because they are often transferred or can be deployed and thus unable to review credit and financial statements on a regular basis. Service members can have an active duty alert placed in their credit file. This ensures that no new credit can be opened in a service member's name while he or she is deployed outside of the country. Other vulnerable populations are people who are incarcerated, older people in institutions such as nursing home residents, because they are not in a position to monitor their accounts for fraud. Young adults and teens are often victims because they're inexperienced in protecting private information and often give a great deal of information on the internet or via cell phones and chat services. Request a free credit report annually. Federal law requires that the 3 major credit reporting bureaus provide consumers with a free credit report every 365 days upon request. Credit report requests can be made online, by phone, or by mail. Go to www.annualcreditreport.com. Once you receive your credit report, review it carefully to determine if unknown accounts have been opened in your name. Checking your credit report regularly is a good way to prevent and stop identity theft. Identity thieves work very quickly, so it's important to take immediate action if you believe that you are an identity theft victim. This includes contacting your credit card company and the 3 credit reporting bureaus if your credit card is involved, and your bank, credit union, or broker if checking or savings accounts and brokerage accounts are involved. Also file a police report with your hometown police and/or the police where the identity theft took place. The Federal Trade Commission has information and affidavits to use if you are victimized. Anyone can be a victim of a scam or identity theft, so take action to prevent it from happening. Learning as much as you can about saving and investing and protecting your money is good sense. Thanks for joining me today. More information on this and other money management topics is available through the Burlington County Library through the Making Sense website. Visit or contact the Burlington County Library for more information. This program was brought to you by the Burlington County Library with funding from the American Library Association and the FINRA Investor Education Foundation. Goodbye.